This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, the Smoothie King Center. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got White, Buzelis out there with Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic, and it's Rose in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. And this season's still very... Very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Who's back up? It's all in by the Bulls, and going against New Orleans, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
Now, here's Poole. They shoot again. A shot by Messi, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Vucevic with the bucket.
On the interior, Vuce, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
The Pelicans have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Williamson finds Murray, and the layup falls.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Rose going inside. It's deflected. Poole with no one around. They get it back. Whoa, look out!
Goodness.
Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Rose. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Wow, I don't know how you stop that. Rose putting on a show.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now here's Rose. With some arc, it's rebounded by Poole.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Takes it inside. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, look at that fluid drive there. Poole, he's able to slide right by the defense.
Back to White. Pass to Rose. To the paint. The jump hook. Fades back. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
RJ, for the Bulls, their last 2 seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished as the 9th seed both years and won their first play-in game. But that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better during the regular season. Outstanding work in the pick and roll. Murray is just keeping things simple in these sets.
Rose passes to Vucevic, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. Back to Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Rose.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And both free throws good for Rose.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. In third, the Pelicans.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Pass to Poole. Launches a 3. Drops in the tray. Poole's got 5 points so far.
And catch and shoot. Poole is always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
Poole against Rose. Into the lane. And finished off by Rose.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Pelicans leading by 3. Now, here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Williamson outside. Back to Poole. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls trail by 3. And White kicks to Vucevic. Tries the spin move. Rose passes to White. Rose against Murray. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. Rose against Murray. Second chance shot with the clock winding down. And there's the nice layup by Rose. He's got 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Poole with it. Pass to Williamson. Over Buzelis. And it's Williamson missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
Now here's Williamson. Low block shot. Pass to Murray. From deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Poole. And it's Vucevic missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Back to Williamson. Shoots over Dosunmu. Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Murray's got 9 points. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Rose. From the arc. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Poole. He has 5. From downtown, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
Now look, he is a solid distributor. Murray is gifted at finding his teammates pretty much in any spot on the floor.
Here's Rose, and the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Pelicans. And it's Alvarado in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Jones, the pass to Alvarado. To the middle. Oh, my goodness, what a play. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Back to Alvarado. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Pritchard for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
And Rose drops them both. Pelicans leading by 4. Outside, Jones. Back to Alvarado. And here's Bay. 4 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Rose. Bulls trail by 4. Okoro kicks to Rose. Pass to Collins. Smith for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pelicans shooting pretty efficiently out there. It isn't 48% in the first quarter. Alvarado trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Rose, and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Hawkins subbed in for Trey Murphy. Left side Rose. Double team on Rose. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Hits good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Jones. Williamson outside. And again, no good by New Orleans.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me, and that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Right wing. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Zion Williamson. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
To halt the run. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones. Some last season stats for him. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And as we saw last season, a difficult guy to run the offense against. Constantly jumping the passing lanes. Always a threat to create a turnover. Here's Rose. He takes it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Pass to Alvarado. Williamson looking it over. Clock at 6. Back to Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
And then Smith with the dunk.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Williamson, stolen by Collins. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Hawkins is out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Queen in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Great, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Alvarado. New Orleans moving the ball around. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Rose scanning the floor. Smith outside, beyond the arc. Pelicans pull it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Outside Rose. Pass to Herter. Smith with a screen on Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Pelicans 4th.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
And it's Alvarado missing.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's Rose. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
There's a screen by Collins. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pelicans trail by 8. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Queen. And here's Hawkins. Cans it from downtown. Hawkins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Chicago leading by 5. Now Rose. He's got 20. No good with the triple. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. They get it again. Alvarado. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Now here's Rose. He's starting close. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Williams comes in for Smith. And it's Dosumu in for Okoro. And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And here are the Pelicans now. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
A 3 off the inbound. And it's Alvarado missing. Rose goes in. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
To Williamson. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Good D by Williams. In the corner. Herter with it. Jacks up a 3. Alvarado grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 7. Williamson, the pass to Poole. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, when you foul Poole, now you got to really wrap him up and foul him, or he will find a way to muscle through that for a shot, and he's automatic from the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
The Bulls leading by 4. Rose up on top. He's defended by Alvarado. Rose against Williamson. The shake. Rose attacking, and Rose throws it down.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 8. Here's Williamson. Off the left rim and out.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And it's Rose missing.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots. Alvarado
with it. He's got 7. The 11-footer. The rebound by Dosunmu. Right side Rose. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that play takes talent. Nero's taking it up strong, knows he's drawing contact, and makes the proper adjustment.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Herbert Jones. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. To Williamson. Over Buzelis. And it's Williamson missing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Rose kicks to White. Poole against Vucevic. Shoots over Poole. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 8th assist in the game. And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. 11-point game. Over to the left wing. Williamson left side. Will it go? And the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Rose with the drive, and it's good. 2 points. Rose has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Poole. Back to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Here's Messi. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-5 run. Dosunmu finds Rose. Over in the corner, White. Here is Rose. He has 31. Pulls it from the elbow. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. White's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Poole, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. White, good. White's got his second basket of the night.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
White against Murray. Now, here's Poole. Guarded closely. Back to Murray. Shoots over White. Murray, no good. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-5 run here. Rose against Poole. Back to Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pelicans trail by 18. And here is Poole. 8 points for him. For 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Poole's got 11 points.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole has a terrific accuracy from deep.
Rose passes to White. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 18.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Williamson with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Messi. Murray for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
New Orleans gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And here's Poole for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's Rose with the 3. Pelicans pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
There's so much intensity on that interior from Poole. He does not stop. He's
gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Bays. And so that's the end of the first half. Bulls out front, up by 15. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's White in at the 2 spot. Poole, no good. The Bulls leading by 17. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Murray. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Messi. Takes it off the glass. Messi's got 6.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
For the 3, and that's good for Derrick Rose for 3. And the Bulls lead by 18.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
The 3 from Poole trains the three-pointer. Poole's got 19 points.
You gotta guard that perimeter, especially when Poole is lurking through the corner areas.
Outside Rose. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now Poole, 19 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Poole will put you to the test as a defender. Look, he's going to come at you.
All free throws good from Poole. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Rose. Outside White. Just 5 to shoot. Over Murray. And it's White missing. Pelicans trail by 13. It's stolen by Rose. Vucevic with it. Dosunmu finds Rose. Now Vucevic. Three-pointer. Rebound by Murray. Pass to Poole. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Murray, light covering. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 18. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Messi. Murray down low. White on him. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket for Murray. Rose with the ball. Guarded by Poole. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. White against Murray. And White kicks to Rose. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Poole, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Bulls with another miss.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Murray, the pass to Poole. And a miss there on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Rose. Buzelis sets a screen for Rose. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got his first bucket in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Poole. Rebound by the Bulls. Rose has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Buzelis. Off target from outside. Pelicans trail by 13. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
It's White on the wing. Back to Rose. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA.
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Jones checked in for Murray. Smith checked in for the Bulls. Vucevic the pass to Rose. Smith with a screen on Poole. Right side, White launches it. Messi grabs the rebound. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 14-5 run. To the paint.
Oh, my goodness, man.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Here's Dosunmu. And he drops it in from the low post. Dosunmu's got his second basket of the night.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
To the middle. Here's me.
Nice finish. Not just a shooter. Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
Rose kicks to Vucevic. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. White, left side. It's stolen by Jones. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Rose. A special move before the shot. Rose has got 38 points.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
White against Jones. Williamson, the screen. And he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Rose up on top. Guarded by Poole. Rose, no good.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Pass to Poole. Offline with his 3. Chicago leading by 4. Outside Rose. Nice move. Moving in. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Pelicans. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. Poole's got 11 in the second half.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Bulls trail by 4. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Jose Alvarado is out there with Hawkins. And it's Queen in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. The kick out to Rose. 5 to shoot. Back to Okoro. Williams for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Alvarado. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Bulls shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Outside Rose. One off the back of the rim and in. Rose has got 42 in the game.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Williamson with the bounce pass. And the shot goes down. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game. And I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Double team on Rose. Pass to Collins. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Pelicans trail. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Alvarado with it. Oh, good on the triple.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
It's good.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Hawkins kicks to Williamson. Back to Jones. And the Pelicans miss again.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
So tough to contain Derrick Rose. He's got it all. Size, quickness, and an airtight handle.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Osumu, he's checked in for Okoro. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The three from Poole. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Herter kicks to Rose. Pass to Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans trail by 8. Poole, the pass to Jones. Back to Poole. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
And that one misses.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
The Bulls leading by 6. Now here's Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Williams. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Poole's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over to the wing. Here's Alvarado. Chicago grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And it's Williams with the jam.
And you love to see Rose operating as a playmaker first and foremost.
Poole kicks to Williamson. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Back to Williamson. Pass to Alvarado. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Rose. It's deflected. They get it back. A second chance effort. And got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Williamson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And he makes the first. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic comes in for Collins. And it's White in for Kevin Herter. Now, here's Vucevic. He's guarded closely. On the wing, Dosunmu. Back to Rose. Shoots over Poole. And it's Rose missing. Pelicans trail by 8. Williamson, the pass to Poole. Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And White kicks to Williams. Rose against Poole. There's a screen. Back to Rose. Lets it go from deep. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Murray's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Who's Ellis is checked in for Williams. Spins. And here's Rose outside. It doesn't go for him.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
No coverage that time. Poole's got 30.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Murray, the pass to Poole. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Outside, White. Plenty of space. And that one swishes right in. 12 points for Kobe White.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Here's Messi. Back to Williamson. On the wing, Murray. White covering. Murray, no good. Bulls leading by 4. Rose with the ball. Outside, White. Scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Back to Poole. A 15-footer. He can't get it to go. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pelicans trail by 6. With the shot. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 7 rebounds in the game. White the pass to Dosunmu. Outside Rose. Here's the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Rose has got 58.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's to Williamson. Back to Poole. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And White kicks to Rose from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Poole. Poole's got 5 rebounds tonight. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And Williamson throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Rose against Poole. Rose, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Messi. Vucevic defending. Lets it go. Poole, no good. Chicago leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's Rose. Pass to Dosunmu. Fires for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The 3 from Poole. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 8. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 7. Well, the Bulls shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Rose up on top. Guarded by Poole. Outside, White. Rose sets the screen for White. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Poole. Down low. Got a hand on it. Poole against Rose. Shoots over Poole. Bank shot, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
It's stolen by Rose. And here we go. Rose, nobody met. And the dunk by Rose.
I mean, look at Rose pushing it up the court, full speed, not giving anyone a chance to catch it.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Poole for three. And the three ball is good. Poole's got 39.
Oh, you have to want the ball in big moments, and Jordan Poole absolutely wanted that shot. I just love this young man's mentality.
Third team foul.
.36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Inside, here's Vucevic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 20 rebounds. Tries it from 19. Poole, no good. Rose against Poole. From deep, Rose off target. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel.
you.